Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I manifested my highest timeline, manifested just really feeling like I'm living in a dream. And I'm just really grateful, and I've just been really feeling into the gratitude for the life that I've been living for the past few months. And even all of you guys that I've been able to help is really just like a dream come true. Hey, everybody. So yeah, we're going to talk about that. I want to talk about what my highest timeline feels like for me. And I want to tell you guys a few things that I feel like really made the difference in recreating this for yourself, okay? And I'm also going to be doing a little bit of makeup. Hello, Sources Truth. Hi, Ty. Hi, Christina. Hi, Manon. Hi, Lover. Hi, Cronol. Hi, Lola, Amo, Asia, Romy, Anais, Aslyn, Brown Bunny. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Inez. Hi, Mika. Okay, so let's get started. So I kind of, it's funny because something I notice when I'm doing my coaching, which just remind me, I didn't do my intro at all. This is the Master Manifestors channel. Here I talk about law of assumption. If you're into that, then you should subscribe. If you like the video, please like it. If you want to share it with someone that it will help, then do that. Comment, all that good stuff. I do have coaching available. I have private coaching available, and I am also starting coaching for February. We're going to be doing a money group coaching, so you guys can email me if you're interested in that. And then I will also be doing the health seminar. I have to change the dates a little bit, but I'll be getting more info on that as well. But anyhow, what made me say that was in my, what I've noticed in my group coachings, like for instance, last year when I would do Light of Love, I would notice that whatever I was teaching people, like whatever course I was teaching, I would receive the effects from that as well. And so one of my courses that I'm doing this year, or right now, is Blissful Effortless Life, which is really about living and manifesting your highest timeline. And I was thinking about it, like as I was in class with my girls, and just, I really had to sit there and think like, wait, what would make my life even better? Like, I've really come to a place of feeling like I'm not missing anything. Now, this is not at all me saying like I've manifested everything I want and ever in life and I'm never manifesting anything again, or that I'm like, oh, there's no room for improvement or expansion in my life. But the way that I feel is like, I just feel honestly overwhelmed with gratitude and blessings all the time. And so when I'm thinking about manifesting, it's more like, wow, how much better can this get? How much better and better and better can this get, rather than what's this problem that I need to fix, right? But here's a few ways that I have been experiencing my highest timeline. One way I want to talk about is the life of my family and friends. Like, when it comes to like our family and friends, and mind you, I don't really talk to my family and friends about manifestation often. Not many of, well, none of them are into it as much as I am. They all know about it, of course, because of me. But anyway, but I've just noticed that like every person that's like in my immediate circle, their life is also going extremely well. Like when I'm talking with my friends and catching up, it's like, this is going well, this is going well. Their relationships are going well. Like people who previously have been lonely or struggling in life are now in a super blissful, amazing, happy relationship. People who are struggling or, having issues in their relationship or issues in themselves or issues, with their like, mental state, they're doing wonderful. They're thriving. My My family, the same thing. Like people that were struggling, with money, or struggling with this, now they're thriving, they're doing amazing. People who were struggling with like depression, or like, this is what I'm noticing in everybody around me, is like the people who, and it's not like it's not like they don't watch my videos. You know what I mean? It's like, that is just, for me, a huge part of being in my highest timeline, is that the others around me. Another thing is the freedom that I have, you guys. Like last year, when I started getting really busy and everything like that, I definitely experienced a lot of abundance, but it was at a cost of my personal time. I literally, you guys, it would take me like like a week to just respond to a text, because all of my time was spent working, all of my time. And it was fine, because obviously, you guys can tell I love what I do. So it wasn't bad, but I wasn't able to hang out with my friends or my family or anybody. And now it's to the point to where I have more abundance than I had then. And I'm doing way less, you guys, way less. Like, I wake up a lot of times and I'm just like, wait, I don't have to do anything. Like, I don't have to go do anything if I don't want to today, And obviously, like, I love coming on here and talking to you guys like that. This is like one of the highlights of my day, coming and talking to you guys, but it's not a have to do anything, right? It's funny, because some of you guys that know, previously, my life was all like, get up, hurry up, meditate, go drive for like 10 to 12 hours, come back, eat dinner, relax for like 30 minutes, go to bed, and repeat. That was my life pretty much every day. I always had something to do, to the point, like, regular things like getting to the grocery store or things like that, it was like I didn't have time to do that. I remember crying sometimes because I just wanted to have a day off, just to do nothing, just to just cry, just to sit, just to rest, just to not have to rush and do anything. And I'm experiencing that, like, where I just, like, I wake up and I'm like for a while I would feel that rush, like, oh, I have to, and I was like, wait, no, I don't. I don't. The only thing on my I have to do today list is to go pick my niece up from chorus and take her to the movies. So that's one thing that has been amazing. Oh, my relationship is incredible. My SP and I are literally manifesting together now, which is like a dream come true, and I'm going to keep amplifying that. But our relationship is like, it's like a dream. Like, we always had a good relationship before we broke up, but it's just like it's like a different level of goodness. Like, it's like a different, and it keeps getting better, and we keep getting closer, and it's just amazing. Then there's like this general experience of things working out, and this general, like, it, like, feeling like a dream. Like yesterday, this weekend was my sister's birthday. So we were, of course, like, going here and going there and going out. And yesterday we went to this place in Atlanta. It's called the Grwm. It was so pretty, you guys. I mean, it literally looked like one of those AI things where they have the flowers all over the place. And our experience there was just, it felt like a dream, like, where people are just super accommodating, super going out of their way for you, super just like adoring, like people coming up to us like, can we please take your picture? Let us take pictures of you guys. And just like everybody going out of their way, not just the workers, right? But everybody in our experience going out of their way to compliment us, to, I don't know, like, do things for us, like princess treatment, basically. Like that with the scenery, everything being a 10 out of 10, like manifesting, it's 111 right now. Manifesting your highest timeline, this actually can bring me into what we're going to talk about today, is the highest experience of everything. Like the best food, like everything we ate, best, 10 out of 10. The best food, the best experience, the best friendship, the best fun, the best, even if it's the same thing that you've done or eaten or had, this would be the best time. The highest outcome of everything, right? That to me is my highest timeline. And so it's like I said, traveling. That was something that was like so important to me, you guys. Like probably other than like really helping people, but traveling and being able to see the world and everything like that was like one of my biggest dreams. And now that's happening, right? Now that's happening. Like me and my SP spent like a couple hours the other day just planning out what trips we want to take, what countries we want to go to this year. Like that's incredible, crazy. So it's like I said first, it's not that I'm, I don't know. It's not that I'm like, oh, like I have everything I ever wanted ever, or I'll ever want, but it's that I'm living an experience of waking up into happiness, going into sleep into happiness, waking up having an incredible experience. Whereas before, it felt like I was always waiting for my incredible experience. I was always waiting, like, when will I be able to when will I be able to do this? When will I be able to enjoy life? When will life be more than just work and sleep, So, all right. Freedom, love, well-being, general working out, highest experience. All of these things for me is what the highest timeline means. And I want to talk, there's a few things that I did to really create this for me, because some of you guys were here when I did my highest timeline. I have a robotic affirming challenge of my highest timeline that I did a while back, right? But for me, it was more about what the highest timeline represented energetically than robotically affirming it. Now, robotically affirming is a great way to start, right? But these are what really allowed me to bring it from an affirmation to an experience, okay? So the first thing is the most important thing, because I don't like to wait. I don't want you guys to wait for the goods. I mean, y'all that's here know it's all going to be goods and gold, but the first thing is the most important thing, y'all, is to stop accepting what I don't want and boldly assume. Stop accepting what I don't want. I want to use this example with the people, right, in my life, for example, because a lot of, like, let's take like my friends or even my family. All of my friends, because I don't have lots of friends, you guys, but my friends I've known like 10, 15 years plus. And then there's my, like my family. And so me knowing them for that long kind of solidifies a story about who they are, how things work out for them, how things don't work out for them, right? For myself as well, right? Oh, this is just like that. It has to be like that. Well, it's been like that. This person's just like that. Life is just like that, right? And I had to stop accepting what I don't want, right? I had to stop saying, you know what? Just because this is what it is, number one, hear me, y'all. I say this in every video. Just because this is what it is, and just because this is what it's been like, does not mean it has to continue to be like that, y'all. But let me tell you how you guarantee that it does. Continuing to tell that story, continuing to feed into that story, okay? Continuing to accept less than for yourself, of yourself, okay? Stop accepting what you don't want. If life is looking like this, because y'all, listen, this is a pro tip right here. I told you guys I was working with my own coach. I was working with Candace. Awaken the GodSelf when Candace. She has a YouTube. She doesn't upload on YouTube anymore, videos. But y'all, when I tell you she's like the best teacher of the law of assumption I've ever known, okay? Ever personally spoken to. Now, the one thing that I feel like I learned, well, not the one thing, one of the most important things that I feel like I learned from her was the story. Okay? We think that there's all of these prerequisites to changing your story, right? Oh, I've been thinking this for so long. I must have to go to therapy for 12 years to get this thing fixed. I must have to do, there's something I have to do to be new, to have what I want. There's something I have to fix that's wrong. And you really don't. You just stop telling the story. Her name is Candace, but it's spelled like Candace. Awaken the GodSelf with it's spelled like Awaken the GodSelf with Candace, but it's pronounced Candace though. But you don't have to even consult the old story. Okay? You don't have to even consult the old story to step into your new story, y'all. But what you do have to do, y'all, is stop telling the old story. And I know, like, y'all, even me, and I will definitely say I am a goat myself at this manifestation stuff. Okay? But previously, I would find at some points value. Oh, but let me explain how I've been thinking of this thing that I don't want. Let me explain how wrong I've been thinking. Let me explain the circumstance, right? Let me explain the circumstance. Oh, but did you know about this though? Here's the reason why I think this can't work or wasn't working or isn't working. All of that is coming from the middle, right? All of that's coming from the middle. All of that's coming from the you that doesn't have it. Just tell your new story. Just tell your new story. Boldly assume, you guys. This is the way to make big quantum leaps in your life, is to boldly assume. Stop waiting on permission from the 3D, okay? Stop saying, oh, I can't have this thing because I never had it before, because I never seen it before. It doesn't matter. Boldly assume, which assume means to accept something as true with no proof. Assume that you have it now, not even getting it, okay? Getting it implies that it's not here. It's over there. Getting it implies that there's something that you could be doing wrong that's preventing you from having it. Having it, right? Having it, well, shit, whatever must have needed to happen must have happened because here it is, right? Okay. Stop accepting that was one thing that I did for myself, you guys. I stopped accepting what I didn't want. I stopped wanting to complain. Oh, why is it like this? Oh no, how come? When's it my turn? No, it's like this now. Boldly assume, okay? Number 2, you're gonna persist in your new story. Okay, this is what I did. I persist, like, y'all. This is why I'm sorry, you guys. This is why I don't be feeling sorry for people, y'all. Okay? Because for me, if I want something, I'm persisting in it, period. I'm not saying, oh my God, I tried for like 2 weeks and nothing happened, right? No. I'm going to keep assuming it. I'm going to keep imagining it until it's real for me. Because I know that it is. Persist in your new story. Y'all, this highest timeline, this has really been just in the past like week or two. I wouldn't even say it's been in the past week or two that I've been in my highest timeline. It's been the past week or two that I've been noticing it. Like really like realizing, damn, like my life is the shit. But persisting in the new story, persisting regardless of somebody may tell me something, right? My friend or my family, because that's the thing, right? Where let me talk about my friends and my family really quick, and myself as well. But if my friends and my family come and tell me something that's bad news, right? Oh, I'm not feeling well, or oh, mentally I'm not doing well, right? That's not for me to say, oh, damn, guess I'm not in my highest timeline anymore. Oh, wow, it's all over with. Oh, no, da-da-da-da-da. No, right? I'm honestly unhearing that. I didn't even hear that. Yes, you are. Impossible. right? Because I'm not accepting anything other than the highest outcome. And if you are fucking with me and I love you, then the only way for things to go for you is wonderfully well, period. The only way for things to go for you is wonderfully well. So that must be the truth. That must be the truth. And then they come and confirm that it's the truth. Nope, I'm better. Nope, that problem I had, I don't have no more. Nope, that thing I was going through, nope, not feeling like that anymore. Now I'm feeling complete opposite. Of course you are. Persist. Keep deciding, y'all. That's all persisting is. Keep deciding, you guys. Like, I might make a video about the Hawaii trip, but when it came to that Hawaii trip, y'all, I wanted to go specifically for my SP's birthday, which is on the 21st of January. And we have both just been like traveling, going here, going there, going there, going there. We had like a very small amount of time to make that happen. And at the last minute, you guys, because he was like, he was like, look, my birthday, like, is about to be here, right? And, you know, we got to figure something out. And at that moment, you guys, I almost accepted it. This is why I be telling y'all, okay? It's not that all the time I'm just like, oh yeah, la-di-da, circumstances don't affect me, yada, yada, yada. Sometimes, right? Sometimes the 3D looks convincing, okay? But it's up to you to not be convinced. I saw that. We started changing our plans. I started thinking of the new plan, right? Well, I guess we can't go to Hawaii. I guess it's too, you know, it's coming too quickly. We'll have to just go another time. I started making the new plan, and then I was like, what am I doing? I want y'all to understand, okay? At the moment of decision, reality splits. At the moment of decision, reality splits for you, okay? Had I decided, yep, it can't happen, that's exactly the road I would have went down, where it didn't happen, okay? But I knew in that moment of decision that both roads exist, even when it seems like it doesn't, y'all. This is what I be telling y'all. Even when it seems like it's only one way that it could go and it's not your way, okay? The solution, your way, the highest way, the happiest way, what you want is still always an option, y'all. I keep that in my mind. All realities that can exist exist. So this reality exist as well. And I saw myself start to go down this way. And I said, no, who do I say that I am? But what did Neville say? I literally had my own Barbados moment with my own self, right? I played the play. I played the part of Neville to myself like, damn, Ab, I don't see no way that we gonna get to Hawaii. And I played the part of Abdullah to myself as well. And I said, nigga, you already went to Hawaii. You already went. Smell the air, feel the salt, feel the sand, see that. Like, y'all, I've gotten to the point to my visualizations. When I first had the idea of going to Hawaii, I saw myself seeing the mountains and the ocean. And of course, our hotel's on the ocean, right? But seeing the mountains and the ocean, and I felt in the visualization, in my bed, thousands of miles away from Hawaii, I felt Hawaii. I felt the gratitude for being able to be there. I'm a crier. I cry when I get very emotional. I felt tears in my eyes of gratitude that I was able to be there and be able to see something, right? At that moment of decision, y'all, continue to decide in your favor. Continue to decide, no, it's going this way. I said, fuck that. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want this. I'm persisting in this. And when I tell you 3D rearranged itself, so that it could happen. The same day I doubted it was the same day that I booked it, y'all. Everything is existing simultaneously, okay? It's existing simultaneously, y'all. There is a reality where Neville never went to Barbados, where he said, Ab, I don't see no way you talking about. I don't got no money and whatever. I'm not going. And we don't have all this stuff that we have now. But just realize, right? Be your own Abdullah. No, I already went. I'm not trying to go. I went and had an amazing time. I had an incredible time. Loved it. I said to myself in my visualization, it was our best trip ever. It was our best trip ever. We loved it. It was amazing. Okay? Now, this last one is something that people might sleep on, but the ones that don't sleep on it is really going to help you. Okay? And this especially is true when I feel it comes to things like money and love. Okay? It's finding ease in your body, you guys. Finding ease in my body and my energy. Now, I do this through meditation. Okay? But what I noticed, you guys, especially coming from like really struggling, and when I started to, really make money and really, I was out of physical trouble, but my body was trained into panic. My body was trained into survival, right? Fear. So even though things were fine, my body was like in anxiety and like, oh my God, what's about to happen? So this is what people talk about when they talk about regulating your nervous system. Getting yourself used to being in a calm state, okay? Because here's the thing, y'all. It's not about, oh, is it that hard? Or is it really like, is it possible for me to, or do I have to be in high vibrations or whatever to manifest? No. But guess what? When you're living in your highest timeline, you do feel ease, right? When you're living in your highest timeline, you do feel ease. When you're living in your highest timeline, you do feel good. So finding the feeling, chasing the feeling of ease. Anytime I ask people when we're manifesting money, how would you feel if the money was here today? If the money came today, how would you feel? Relief. Relief. How would you feel if you were with the love of your life today? Your SP came and convinced his love and it's like, oh my God, I'm ready for us to be together today. Relief, relaxation, right? Practice finding ease in your body. This is something that for me makes a very big difference, because even when I'm keeping my mental or doing my best to keep my mental straight, when I'm not really finding ease in my body and I'm in kind of like anxiety, then I notice that, the peace of the mind and the peace of the body go together, basically. Okay. So I actually am about to make another video for you guys, and I do have to get my niece, so I'm not going to be able to read the comments, which breaks my heart because I see there's a lot of them. But, well, you know what? There's not that many. Let me see. Mika says, I got to that point once. I was making 6 figures and literally sleeping most of the day, waiting for them to email me work to do. That is so fucking dope. I'd love to get back to 6, 7, 8 figures, minimal effort. Mika, you're literally already it, literally. This is the thing, especially you guys, because I hear this a lot with people who are manifesting money, is that they've maybe manifested like money at one point or manifested a certain lifestyle at one point, but they lost it. Y'all, the fact that you've manifested it before means that energetic signal or that energetic signature of wealth and abundance is already in you. You already know what that feels like. A lot of people who are manifesting from not having never having it, it takes a lot of imagining and kind of guessing, like, what does that feel? I don't know. Tap into that feeling. Decide you're her. You've been her. Okay? Oh, Mila. She says, I manifested the money to pay my grandma's retirement home, even though I was feeling like shit. That's amazing. That is so friggin' sweet. I love that. Oh. Okay. Even if this person continues to say the same thing over and over because what this person says to me isn't what I want. Yes. That is persisting, you guys. It doesn't matter, y'all. Like, I need y'all to hear this, you guys, because this is the question that I get from everyone about everything. But Olivia, it looks like this, but it's like that, but it's not happening, but this. It doesn't matter. Better yet, it can't matter. If you want to experience something different, like, y'all, listen, this is not muggle living. If you want to judge by appearances, be a muggle. Be a regular degular. Go get you a 9-to-5 and wait for your happiness in your 401k and retirement. Okay? But if you want to come into the world of magic, if you want to experience something you've never had or never seen, you are going to tell a new story in the face of the old story. There is nowhere written where it says, sit there and wait for 3D to look like what you want and then tell that story. That's not manifesting, y'all. Tell the new story regardless of what it looks like, y'all. That is manifesting. That's the task. Okay? That is the task, you guys. Y'all, if I was to say it's not happening, nothing's going on, what should I do? Nobody's watching my channel, I wouldn't be here. None of us would be here. I would have deleted this a long time ago. Okay? Have some resilience about yourself. And if it means that much to you, you guys, it's possible. You know it's possible. Persist. Okay? All right. Ammo says, I did that the other day and SP showed up as the perfect version. I couldn't even believe it. Period. Period. Like, y'all, listen, when it comes to my SP is completely different from who he was. Even before the breakup, after the breakup, our relationship is completely different. Like, but it didn't come from me. Like, let me say this really quick. Because when we first got back together, there was still some persisting on my behalf needed. Because it wasn't exactly the version I wanted. Okay? But it didn't, like, I realized, like, I was getting so frustrated because I was like, oh, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? It was to the point where I was like, he's not even doing certain things that he was doing before the breakup. Right? And I was so annoyed and frustrated. And one day I asked myself, what's the difference? What's the difference between how I'm thinking and being now versus how I was thinking and being when he was doing what I wanted? And I realized it was the story I was telling. It was the focus I was giving. It was my attention. When things are going well, I'm focused on how amazing he is, how wonderful he is, how perfect he is. When things are going bad, I'm focused on why is he fucking up? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? And that's exactly what I'm getting. Okay? That's exactly what you're getting every time, you guys. It's not a fluke. You're not an exception. It's not just not reflecting. It's reflecting the story that you're telling. Mika says, I've stepped into my mortgage is paid off and my home is mine, free and clear. I've pushed off my old story, even though it makes no 3D sense to do so. My family thinks I'm crazy. Your family's going to think you're a genius, Mika, when you tell them, oh, I don't have to pay a mortgage anymore. I haven't paid a mortgage in years. Okay? I heard a story of a woman who the mortgage company raised her rates and she sued them and won, and they paid her house off just like that. God will take what's meant for your harm and use it for your good. Okay? Yes. Tanya says, my favorite part is when Abdullah slams the door in Neville's face. This is how we need to be with our doubts. Literally. Literally, Tanya. That is it. It's saying it's mental rejection, you guys. Notice how Abdullah didn't say, Neville, let me talk to you. Let's talk this out. Tell me how you're feeling, right? When did you start doubting yourself, Neville? What happened in your life to make you start doubting yourself? No. Abdullah's like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. He literally said that. He's like, who's talking about going to Barbados? You already went. What are you talking about? It's past tense. Okay? Mika says, I'd love if you put together master manifestor group vacations. I need to be around some like-minded folk to manifest together in a fire environment. Hell yeah. I'm going to be doing some more retreats. Thank you for saying that. Okay. Yes. The fact that you manifested it before you can do it again. I had to highlight that. Yes, y'all. Period. Okay. I'm about to go. I love you guys. I'm about to make another video. But I love you guys. I'm intending that this prospers you infinitely, and I'm absolutely sure that it will. And like the video, share, comment. If you guys would like to be in the money manifestation group program for next month, then email me. If you would like private one-on-one coaching, there's info in the description, you guys. You just got to scroll. Just scroll, okay? And emails in the description as well. And is that it? I think so. I love you guys. Intending that this video is the first step into your highest timeline, that you wake up feeling like, oh my God, everything in my life is so amazing. Okay? And I want to say that you guys are definitely a manifestation of my highest timeline. Receiving all of you guys' success stories. Like, you guys just don't know how much it lights me up to hear you all having your success and getting what you want and living your lives and persisting and continuing to choose yourself and choose your highest timelines and choose your highest selves. Like, it makes me so happy to hear that, you guys. So please continue sharing with me all the wonderful things that keep unfolding for you. I love you all. Intending that this prospers you, and I'll see you guys